This is session 16, our final presentation, and this is team almost all AEs, consisted of Daisy, John, Chris, and Austin. We begin by introducing the problem of lack of efficiency in the food service industry. We notice that at times there's not enough waiters or waitresses at restaurants during the busiest time. We decided to optimize the service by creating a customer interactive software where people can choose to wait for a waiter or waitress or begin their order by using a touchscreen tablet where they can browse through the menu, order their meals, see their status of their meals, play games while waiting for their meals, ask for assistance such as for refills, and finally pay for their food. It was decided that our system, DECOS, the Digital External Customer Ordering System, will be further developed so that it could be customizable to any industry, such as the airline, train, and car rental industry. The initial cost of our startup will be of $171,000, and it could possibly earn about $3.5 million over time.
Our team has envisioned a product which can be utilized in multiple market segments in order to increase revenue and ensure sustainability of the company. The main opportunity is that DECOS will bring greater efficiency among customer service market. And one of the ways we want to try to do that is by reducing manpower and costs and expenses for businesses. And with the cost it costs to hire employees and manpower, whether it's waiters or waitresses or other employees, and from the cost for training and other things that incorporate into hiring employees, we figure that this will reduce their costs and expenses for businesses, which will greatly increase their revenue. And this technology to improve the optimization of their business and give customers more choice. And technology and products will customize software and tablet for handheld devices. And we know that with the popularity of tablets and phones these days, and the ease of use and the simplicity will become familiar for the customers to use in restaurants and other non-food service related places. And this will allow the customer to order at their own pace and leisure. And because we know that some customers like to order real quick and be done with it, and some like to take their time. And everyone has their own pace and speed at which they like to order their food. And one of the cool things that we're going to incorporate this is a payment method that will allow the customer itself to pay right there and then without having to give their credit card away or have take so much time. And this will be secure and allow the customers to have their mind at ease. And another option that we are going to have in the future is to create our own tablet or our own device. Because we figured with us being able to control the hardware and the software, this will have a better optimized experience for the customer, and that this will increase the revenue in our company. Business and strategy. In this sunflower diagram, you can see that our core competency is a super efficient customer interaction system. And with the DECOS software, this will allow the customer to interact with the software to make their lives easier, more efficient, and increase revenue in the businesses that are using DECOS. And one of the first targets that we want to focus on is in the restaurant industry, because we know that with the potential that we could have in increasing our revenue, but also for them by eliminating employees and reducing costs. And other markets that we thought of that could also have great potential are hotels, flights, such as airlines, and trains, car rentals, and schools, where most of those have some kind of food-related, are in the food-related industries. But some of those, like the car rentals, where a person can come up and interact with the DECOS software and rent their car, almost kind of automated without having to deal and interact with another person. And we figured that we start this by in the domestic U.S. markets, and eventually we want to branch out to the international markets and to other service-related industries. And as far as the competitors go, because we are the first of its kind and unique, we won't have any competitors at first, but with our success, other tablet and handheld companies would probably jump at this market, and other companies are tied to restaurants and non-service related industries will also try to get into the market after seeing the success of our company.
Currently, our small group of engineers is handling all the tasks of a small company and a small startup. We're all taking care of the engineering tasks and the marketing and the business and managing the finances that we have. But in the future, when we form our company, it's important for us that we name a CEO and other governing officials within our company, as well as assemble a board of directors and advisors. So to name, the first thing we did was name Chris as our CEO for our newly founded company, as this was his idea and it kind of grew from his dream and idea of what he wanted Decos to be. John will be named the Chief Financial Officer, as he has some experience in the finance industry and has worked in that industry for some time. Austin will be the Chief Technology Officer, as he is currently the resident computer expert among us. And Daisy will be the Chief Operations Officer and manage the operations of the company once it's formed. As mentioned, we do want to form a board of advisors and directors, and we're seeking for people who have skills and experience specific to the industry that we're entering. We're looking at people like William Campbell and Scott Forstall of Apple and Paul Otonelli of Intel, both because of their expertise and experience, as well as we would like to form relationships with these people and with the companies that they represent. Some of the operations and alliances that we are looking to create with people and companies are with companies such as Google, to make sure that our software is compatible with their Android operating system, which is going to be the main operating system for handheld devices that we're looking to expand to. We also want to talk to people like Toshiba and Samsung, the companies that make the hardware, the tablets, the phones, and whatnot, that are carrying this software to our customers. We also want to talk to them because we're interested in making our own tablet in the future or our own device, and look to forge a relationship with them to help us do so. And then the last relationships that we're looking to forge with people are with Microsoft and Apple, because we need our customers to be able to have access to our software. And by talking to Microsoft and Apple, they can create some apps on their stores that customers can go and download easily onto their own personal portable devices and take with them wherever they go.
So basically, we're planning on selling each fully assembled screen for about $350. We also plan on instituting an installation fee for $10,000. Our first market we'll be focusing on is the restaurant industry. At the moment, there are more than 220,000 full-service restaurants in the United States. Currently, it's anticipated that we'll be able to make sales to about just 3 of these average-sized restaurants after the first year, presenting us with a first-year revenue of $125,000. After a few sales, the marketing and installation processes should be streamlined and allowing us to expand and grow by about 300% after the first year. This rapid expansion will likely cause a profitability ratio of negative 11% at the end of this year. However, by the end of the 5th year, it's been estimated that this venture will be able to yield up to $3.5 million in revenue and $1.5 million in net income. This will bring our profitability ratio up to about 41%. A large portion of these funds will be reinvested into the company, allowing us to quickly expand into other markets such as hotels and airlines. For the course of the opening year, about 3.2% of our revenue will be drawn on to advanced research and development, with this number expected to decrease to some extent over the next 5 years to about 2%. And this is to ensure that our company is completely focused on initial growth. Marketing and sales expenditures will follow a similar model, with an initial annual expenditure of 33.6% and 8% by the end of year 5. In order to get this business running, it's currently estimated that we would need $171,000 as an initial investment. The majority of these funds will be used to cover the cost of manufacturing our product, as you can see in the chart on the right. Another area that will use a large portion of these funds is marketing and sales, since growth will be key to our company's success. In summary, while technology has been continuously increasing the speed and efficiency of day-to-day tasks, today's innovation has yet to expand to its fullest potential in the customer service industry. So our team has gotten together and developed a system for optimizing any service industry you can imagine. With this untapped potential in the tablet industry, this amazing technology could be utilized to make orders at restaurants, browse a room service menu, or view in-flight services. Restaurants, however, will be the initial focus of our customer base, allowing plenty of room for market growth in the future. Our team is requesting $171,000 to assist with the cost of making this plan come to fruition. More than half of these funds will be used to pay for the cost of manufacturing the product, with the rest being used for marketing and sales, inventory, equipment, and research and development. This plan is expected to gross $3.5 million and at $1.5 million annually by the end of the 5th year. The majority of this income will be inserted back into the company to speed up its growth for the future. The DECO system is sure to make a strong impact in the customer service industry.